How will the universe end? 5 possible scenarios. 1. The Big Freeze, the Cold Death. For billions of years, the universe has been expanding, but what happens if it never stops? In this scenario, expansion continues forever, stretching galaxies apart until they become isolated in the darkness. Over time, stars burn out and new ones stop forming. The universe grows colder and colder, leaving behind nothing but frozen remnants of once thriving galaxies. This is the slowest and most silent end, no explosions, no destruction, just an eternal frozen void. 2. The Big Rip, tearing reality apart. What if the expansion of the universe doesn't just continue, but accelerates beyond control? This is the terrifying idea behind the Big Rip. As dark energy grows stronger, it starts pulling galaxies, stars, and even atoms apart. Eventually, the force becomes so intense that even space-time itself is torn apart. In this nightmare scenario, the universe is completely shredded into nothingness and end as violent as it is absolute. The Big Crunch, a cosmic collapse. Imagine the universe expanding, but then reversing. Instead of growing forever, gravity takes over, pulling everything back together. Galaxies collide, black holes merge, and the entire universe contracts into a single, infinitely dense point, just like how it began with the Big Bang. Could this lead to another explosion, a new universe, or is it simply the final collapse of everything we know? 3. The Big Crunch, a cosmic collapse. Imagine the universe expanding, but then reversing. Instead of growing forever, gravity takes over, pulling everything back together. Galaxies collide, black holes merge, and the entire universe contracts into a single, infinitely dense point, just like how it began with the Big Bang. Could this lead to another explosion, a new universe, or is it simply the final collapse of everything we know? 4. The Big Bounce, an endless cycle. Could the universe be stuck in an endless loop? Some scientists believe the Big Crunch might not be the end, but a rebirth. In this scenario, the universe collapses, but instead of vanishing, it triggers another Big Bang, starting everything all over again. Has this happened before? Are we just one cycle in an infinite chain of universes? The answer remains a cosmic mystery. 5. False Vacuum Decay, the instant destruction. This is perhaps the most terrifying possibility, an end that could come at any moment without warning. Our universe might exist in a false vacuum state, unstable and temporary. If a true vacuum forms somewhere, it would spread at the speed of light, erasing reality itself. No explosion, no time to react, just instant annihilation. And the worst part, it could have already begun somewhere in the universe. Final thoughts. The fate of the universe remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Will it freeze, collapse, or tear itself apart? Or is there a future we can't even imagine? One thing is certain, everything must end. But how and when? That's a question we're still trying to answer. What do you think will happen? Let us know in the comments.